Little kid is in the window, banging on the window. The amount of flies, it makes you think there is a body in this house.
Fort Walton Beach Police Department, if you're inside, make yourself known. The kid was locked inside his room.
Not better inside.
Why didn't you want to take him out with you?
Because he's being really pussy, and I knew he was going to be crying the whole time.
Saturday, April 22nd, 2023. Fort Walton Beach, Florida. The alert reached police after neighbors noticed something unusual at a home on Mississippi Avenue. A small child, dirty and covered in insects, was desperately banging on the front window trying to get someone's attention. It was an extreme case that would set a precedent in Northwest Florida. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
Little kid is in the window, banging on the window of 47. He's got a plate of food in front of him. The amount of flies in this room, in this window, it makes you think there is a body in this house.
Where's the child?
He's in my front row seat right now. Doors are locked. We were able to push the window open, and he's just sitting there, so we scooped him up real quick. We're cleaning him. He's covered in either bites or burns.
Did you take pictures?
I did.
Okay.
We have EMS coming to check him out right now. He's got like either a burn on his leg or a really bad infected bite or something. He's super dirty. Super dirty.
So he's got like ant bites in between his fingers, like in the webbings.
We are 10-15ing these parents the moment they get here.
You need to get all the facts before you decide what you're going to do.
We need to clear the house. So I'm going to go through the window, and then I'll go through the window and come through the door. How many people live here, guys? Just two? There's two people here? Yeah. How big is this dog?
It's a pretty good sized boxer.
Is he mean?
Trevor, let me call you back. I don't know. I don't interact with him at all.
I don't think the dog's
Let me call you back.
I've come out here a few times when he was out here, but
This is the.
I mean,
I can't say for sure.
Yeah, I'm actually going into this area.
This is the food.
He's outside though. I could.
He's not outside. I just want to help out.
Okay.
Fort Walton Beach Police Department, if you're inside, make yourself known. Hey, Dustin.
Yeah.
Dustin.
Yeah.
Grab my axe.
Why?
The door's locked.
What do you mean the door's locked?
The interior, the kid was locked inside his room.
You got it locked from the inside?
Yeah. Can you grab my axe, please?
Just come out here.
The lock was placed on the outside, meaning the child had been deliberately shut in. Inside, the walls were smeared with feces. Piles of used diapers were stacked in a corner, and the insect activity was so intense that it created an immediate health hazard. The 2-year-old boy had been trapped there for hours with no way to get out to call for help. For investigators, this would mark a turning point. What may have been seen as abandonment now rose to the level of aggravated child abuse, since the intentional confinement not only exposed the boy to filth, but stripped him of any escape or outside contact.
Neighbors called in, said that mom and dad left the kid at home alone.
Hey, baby.
So we show up and he's like literally just chilling in the window, like 100 flies all over him, just disgusting. He's got like it looks like maybe some bites or something on his leg. His leg's pretty swollen up. He's got like some ant bites and in between his fingers, just like stupid shit.
You know where the parents are?
They're not home weekend.
Well, no, I know that part.
We haven't got a hold of him yet.
Alright, so we'll have him transported just to make sure he's good.
Look, he's smiling.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he knows. We don't know how long.
They said it this morning.
No, so the neighbors said they've been gone for maybe 20 or 30 minutes now.
Okay.
But they said this is like a common occurrence for them.
You got a Halligan?
Yeah, you want to get in the house?
I'm about to get in this house.
Oh, yeah? You do?
Yeah.
You want to just go through the window and then unlock it?
I can't. The freaking kid was locked inside the room. Hang on, let me make sure that Sarge is okay with it.
No, we're not going in right yet. Okay. There's no suspects. We don't suspect right now that there's anybody else inside.
Dude, the amount of insect activity,
I understand.
Definitely there could be.
Alright. We're going to have to hold up.
Something's dead in there. Where's the dog?
Yeah, we haven't heard the dog.
Do we know their names?
No, we don't.
Do they know their names?
They left. They just, apparently they left in a blue car. Locked the deadbolts and bolted.
We're going to take him to the ambulance, get him a clean diaper and that kind of stuff. Okay, I need somebody to stay with him.
Okay.
And if they start taking clothes off and you see injuries or anything suspicious, we need a photograph.
Do you want me to stay with him?
I guess somebody else over. Hey, George. We're going to go change him.
In the back of the truck.
We're going with you.
Okay. Hi, baby.
I'll be riding with EMS. We're going to be transporting the child to Fort Walton Beach Medical Center. So there was a bowl. It had old stale cold French fries, a chicken tender, like a old McDonald's chicken nugget, on top of some gummy bears, and then there was like rice on top of all of it, and then bacon, like a strip of bacon, and it was covered in flies. And he's just sitting there, just eating out of it, banging on the window, locked in his bedroom.
Fat guy in a little space here.
Oh. Where'd that food go?
Down here.
Okay.
There we go. And we can unlock it and then put it back. There you go. Now he's got it.
Police department, if you're in here, make yourself known. Police department.
Not better inside. See your wallet or an ID or a purse laying around?
Last name Peringer, Papa India Romeo, India November Golf Echo Romeo. First name Tyler, Tyler. I do not have a date of birth yet. Oh, we got a little puppy in here? Hi. Oh, we got a bunch of little puppies in here. 124 on copy. Another name? Last name Atkinson, Atkinson. First name Diamond, Diamond. Do not have a date of birth for you yet.
With the child already in the hands of medical staff and en route to the hospital, officers moved through the rest of the home. What they found would confirm their worst fears. Rooms in extreme disorder, garbage piled all throughout, and the stench so strong that it pointed to long-term neglect. In the kitchen and living room, rotting food mixed with small objects that pose choking hazards to a child this young. Amongst the filth, officers locate documents identifying the residents as 21-year-old Tyler Peringer and Diamond Atkinson. That discovery would erase any doubt. The home had not been abandoned. It was occupied by two adults who had chosen to lock their toddler inside in unsanitary conditions, an act that the law views as aggravated abuse and neglect.
The window we found him in? You want to run through?
Yeah.
See all these flies?
Yeah.
That's the food?
There's a dead bird right here.
Yeah, that's the food that was in the bed he was left with. Are you on?
Yeah, I'm on.
Unbeknownst to me, there's some puppies right here.
Oh.
You can see those the first time.
Hi.
They look better taken care of than the child.
Oh, you guys are so cute. He's sleeping. One's stuck underneath the blanket.
Yeah, little white one. The white one.
Oh. Oh, they're so cute. They're little.
As a just general uncleanliness,
Yeah.
nastiness. You can tell that kid's been sitting there with dirty, nasty diapers or diarrhea-filled diapers. Little puppy in here. This is obviously their room.
Hi,
There's
Papa.
like food and stuff stacked up and they're sitting there.
Hi, Papa.
This is the room the kid was in. So it's just the doorknob.
Was locked on from the outside?
Yeah, the doorknob.
So they had the...
So feces
So it was-
on the inside of the door. Feces.
So, but they put the lock on the outside of the door.
Yeah, they would have to reverse it.
Okay.
Yeah, that. And then another one just sitting down there.
Oh my gosh.
And then this is where he was. And feces all over the wall and curtains. More diapers under there. Those might not be dirty. I can't. It looks like it's pretty cool. I don't know what this is about. I tried to open this, but I feel like it's all going to fly out on me. So there could be a dead body in there. I don't know. All this medication, I took it as the picture. So that's the only one that's open of this side. That's not open.
Okay.
This one might be opened. This one I don't even think has been opened. Yeah, it has. But this is supposed to be 2 a day from January 23rd. There's no way that he's taking that the way he's supposed to. This was February 15th. Supposed to take 2 capsules 3 times a day.
Wow.
And these are supposed to be 2 capsules by mouth with meals and 1 with snacks for whatever he's got going on. So obviously not taking his medication the way he's supposed to. I don't know how you're going to get a 2-year-old to take pills, but
Oh, well, that was going to be my next question is...
I don't know.
Usually it's a liquid that they prescribe.
Upon closer inspection, it would be revealed numerous bottles of psychiatric medication. Most were unopened or unused, despite requiring daily intake. And for investigators, this would raise another layer of concern. Not only were treatments being neglected, but the parents may be facing untreated mental health conditions, which made them incapable of basic child care. The combination of intentional confinement, extreme filth, and abandoned treatment regimens painted a troubling picture. The boy wasn't just neglected that day, he was growing up in an environment of instability and risk. These findings would solidify the decisions to file aggravated child abuse charges while immediately placing the child under the state protective custody.
Hey, Diamond. There's a Diamond and Tyler. All right, Diamond, go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
I'm Diamond.
You're Diamond? Oh, Diamond, go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Drop that. You and Tyler both are under arrest for aggravated child abuse, aggravated child neglect, and multiple other charges forthcoming. Do you have any questions? Your child is going to be remanded into the custody of DCF pending a investigation and a family member to go and check them out. We got to go out the back. Cars are out back.
Okay. Do you mind if we walk them through to our cars, or do you want us to bring a car around?
Well, we can go that way, right there, straight out that way. Let's go. We get positive IDs. I don't know if he's got a wallet on.
I do.
Yeah, I'll get it over here, man. Who are you guys with up there?
That's her sister.
Okay. Who's got the keys to the car?
I should.
You want me to give those to your sister, or her sister, or you want to take them with you?
I prefer to take them with me.
You just want to leave her stranded here?
No, her dad's coming.
Okay.
Why didn't you want to take him out? Let me ask you, I have a kid of my own, so I understand that toddlers are a lot to handle, but why didn't you want to take him out with you?
Because he was being really pussy, and I knew he was going to be crying the whole time. And it was really hot outside, and last time we took him, he got hot, we had to leave early, and he was crying and screaming, and he got tired, and we couldn't do anything, and nobody was willing to take him.
Okay.
So we thought we could leave him for a bit, and it was my fault that we left him because I suggested that we just left him. And we were originally going to take him, and then he was just crying all morning. I was just like, we can't bring him. You know, the same thing is going to happen. And Tyler tried turning around twice. He did. It was my fault. He tried turning around twice. I said, no, let's just go back home. Like, this is stupid. And I said, I know, but we're not going to get another day out. We haven't been out in weeks. We haven't been able to enjoy ourselves. And my dog just had 13 puppies. And 10 of them died because she orphaned them. And we were really stressed out, so I was like, no, we're going to have a day out. We're going to have one day where we can just enjoy ourselves. And that was my fault.
We noticed a lot of, amount of diapers on top of his changing table. And a feces-covered diaper that was on, a little bookshelf.
I mean, if there wasn't one there, it shouldn't have been there. I mean, it definitely shouldn't have been there. But I don't remember putting anything on the ground within his reach. If anything, he must have gone to it. But the diapers that should have been taken care of, we just change them and then put it there, and then he take them out of the room and he just plays and we just get to it another day.
During questioning, Atkinson revealed something that went beyond her words. The way she spoke of her son reflected a clear detachment from the maternal bond. She described him as an obstacle in her daily life, framing abandonment as a practical decision rather than an act of extreme danger. This lack of recognition of the child's suffering was deeply troubling to investigators, who saw not just neglect, but a lack of empathy likely to repeat itself without court intervention. Prosecutors noted this as key evidence of intent, exposing a mindset where the child's well-being was never the priority.
You want no water or anything?
Okay.
Who do you currently work at?
Carpentry.
Okay. Tyler, do you know why you're here right now? Can you tell me why you're here?
I'm here because bad decision. Leaving my son at home for about 3 hours.
Can you tell me why you guys left him at home?
My dog, within the past 2 weeks, gave birth to 13 puppies, and we were thinking we were ready for it since we had our son, and it was kind of close, but it was, she ate one, and then we were so stressed about it. It was like we can't leave her alone. We have to be this routine, and so for about 3 weeks now, and she's been inside all day, every day. Well, I'm on at work. I come home, I take over so she can pass out. We're just back and forth. So we need to get out, and we talked to some people. Like, can you come get? My stepfather or ex, he's my father figure. He went to Talladega NASCAR, and my mother's home is in a spot where he can go hang out for a day. And her father isn't. He had stuff to do today, so he couldn't do it. And I'm like, well, we're going to pick up her sister. Might as well just, get him his medicine, get him his neb, get him fed. I mean, we were up since 6 in the morning getting ready, and I thought he could just jump in and take a nap, play. And technically an hour away. And it sounded reasonable, being desperate, I guess. But, we were driving and we were waiting in traffic, and we debated. We sat there, talked to each other, maybe we should wait another weekend, but we have stuff to do every other weekend. And it just felt like it's just easier to curse at yourself, from what you already did. But, yeah, it was just a bad call.
I did notice that the door handle on the door was locked from the outside in his bedroom.
Yes.
Did you lock him in before you left?
We did. Yeah, he comes out in the middle of the night, and we had to switch it. I was having a hard time before, but because at first we would just put that baby gate. We had one in the kitchen, a wooden one, but he just ended up taking it down at 2 in the morning, so we ended up just switching it around. I didn't think it was bad, considering it's either that or finding him in the kitchen, in the middle of the night, so.
Okay.
In his statement, Perringer tried to downplay the situation, calling it a bad decision, but his own words would make it worse. He admitted the door was locked on purpose to stop the child from wandering off, and that confirmed the confinement was intentional and not accidental. His logic would reveal a contradiction, a supposed protective act that turned into the greatest danger to the boy's safety. Beyond excuses, Tyler's responses showed a pattern of denial. He minimized the boy's condition, blaming marks on mosquito bites or playing in the yard, while sidestepping the health risks of the filthy environment. For investigators, the evasions became revealing, showing a father who was unwilling to take responsibility while relying on weak justifications to soften his culpability.
I noticed he had some bites on him.
Yeah.
Some bites.
Yeah, we were outside. There's lots of mosquitoes. I got a weed eater on the front from my coworker because there's just bugs everywhere, and there's little prickly, so he just gets cut up sometimes. I remember one time he ended up falling when we were outside on the concrete and busted up under his face, and so it's just stuff that happens.
Okay. Why did you guys make the decision to leave him instead of taking him?
Well, when we take him, when we go places, he can't end up, just touching anything. And it's easier to take him to Walmart when we go out because we have to go every other day. Just not too constant. It's usually a couple times a week. But it was just, it seemed easier, because he didn't want to, I'm not going to say participate in getting ready, but it was just being, very upset, and he didn't want to go anywhere. And we're out front, we're cleaning the car, she's coming back and forth taking my Tupperware from lunches back inside, and he just didn't want to go. I cleaned his seat out, and I was like, we can get ready to go, and we waited a whole hour. But And then we left around 1:20 because of, we weren't going to wait any longer.
Is he diagnosed with anything?
Yes, yeah. Like in his second month of life, he was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis.
When's the last time he had his medicine?
This morning.
Okay.
We do it every morning, and she does it. When I'm at work, I'm gone before she gets home.
Okay. What did you guys do while you were away from the house?
We went to the store, just to hang out, get a walk our way. We walked, we ate, and then we were heading on our way back when we got a phone call from her father saying, you need to go, talk to some cops and go see your son. And, he didn't give us too much information. He just said, you guys up, explain to me why. And we told him, and he was like, yeah, you should have just waited it out. And I mean, it's easier just to say that. I don't know.
The case of Tyler Perringer and Diamond Atkinson would shock the Fort Walton Beach area, not only for the appalling conditions their son was discovered in, but also because it highlighted how two young adults could abandon the most basic responsibility, ensuring the safety of a 2-year-old child. Both would be arrested and charged with aggravated child and aggravated felonies in Florida that can carry up to 15 years in prison. After their arrest, bail would be set at $10,000 each, sparking debate in the community about whether that figure reflected the seriousness of the case. Meanwhile, the child was placed in the custody of Department of Children and Families, where medical and psychological specialists began the work of repairing the damage of an ordeal that, at such an early age, would leave long-lasting scars.